Hello folks, thank you again for coming out to Terror Train. We're going to get into the specifics of tonight's screening and how it all works shortly, but I do also have a couple other announcements about upcoming Exhumed shows or Exhumed related shows. As Joseph mentioned, the next thing, we're going to kind of go chronologically. The next thing that Exhumed is directly presenting is the Phil Amoka show on Thursday, April 11th, which again is the screening of The Mutations. There is a really cool series that Exhumed is not doing, but that you should absolutely come out to right here at the iHouse. And this is a series, you can see the poster out when you walk into the venue, called Spotlight on Shintoho, an introduction to Shintoho. Shintoho is essentially crazy 60s Japanese cult films, ghost stories, and scantily clad women, and all kinds of crime stuff. There's a great series, just to give you some examples. On Thursday, March 28th, they'll be showing The Horizon Glitters and also Ghost Story of Yotsuya. On Friday, March 29th, Yellow Line and Vampire Bride. On Saturday, March 30th, Death Row Woman, Flesh Pier, and the wonderfully titled Ghost Cat of Otama Pond. So, it's 3 days of really cool, really rare, unique Japanese Shintoho stuff. So come support the iHouse. Then the week after that, it is not here in Philly proper, but deep in Pennsylvania, Harry, who is one of the members of Exhumed Films, every year co-produces a series of drive-in screenings called Drive-In Monsterama. And the next Drive-In Monsterama is the weekend of April 5th and 6th. And this is at the Riverside Drive-In Theater in Vandergrift, Pennsylvania, which is sort of in the Pittsburgh area. It's a really fantastic lineup of drive-in stuff if you can get out there. First, on Friday, April 5th, they have 80s Night, and it is 4 films. Friday the 13th, these are of course all on film, all on 35mm, no video or anything else, no digital projection. It's Friday the 13th, The Burning, The Return of the Living Dead, and Day of the Dead, all 4 on 35mm. And then the next night, Saturday, April 6th, it is 70s Night with Scream, Blackula Scream, Sugar Hill, Blood and Lace, and The Thing with Two Heads. So it's a really fantastic lineup. Each night is only $10 a person to get in for 4 movies. So you can go online and check out dvddrivein.com or riversidedrivein.com and check that out. So then in May, in March, on March 27th at 7 p.m., that's right, there's another show here at the iHouse. It's a screening of The Incredible Shrinking Man, which is the classic 1950s Richard Matheson-based sci-fi movie, which is absolutely fantastic, one of my favorite films from childhood. That will be playing on, again, Wednesday, March 27th at 7 p.m. here at the iHouse. Then, in May, on May 5th, which is a Sunday, Exhumed Films is going to be hosting the 3rd annual X-Fest. X-Fest is one of 2 major marathons that we do every year. It is 12 hours of non-stop exploitation. We do not announce the titles of the films in advance. You have to trust us. Usually it's 7 movies running different genres. So you can usually expect a martial arts film, blaxploitation film, Italian crime, sometimes spaghetti western, sexploitation, and all that stuff. This year, we're going to show 8 movies, is my understanding. The last movie is so, and forgive me because I saw some young people in the theaters, and please hold their ears. The last movie is so fucked up that it almost can't really count as part of the other program. So like, I'm so worried about people just punching me in the balls in fury at this movie that we're saying the movie ends with movie 7. If you want to stick around for movie 8, the show's over. I'm just showing this. If you want to see it, it's on you. It's not my fault. So, that 12-year-old girl who's in the theater here, she can't come to that show. So, just be mindful of that. That show is almost sold out. We are down to the last batch of tickets. Tickets are, I think, $27, and they're available from the box office. The box office will be up tonight. If you haven't got your tickets yet, or you can get them on web from Ticketfly. And this is our segue. So those of you who are Facebook friends of ours know for the last couple of days we've been teasing. We have a big announcement for a show that just kind of came up really kind of miraculously. There's a really elaborate story behind it, which I will not go into. It's really pretty cool, but just suffice to say, don't worry about how it's happening or why it's happening. Just know that it's happening. We are doing a show, actually I should say 2 shows, the weekend of June 21st and 22nd. And XFest will really serve as kind of a primer, and XFest is, in my opinion, a really cool event, and perhaps even the cooler event, but this is almost as cool. On June 21st and 22nd, that's Friday and Saturday, we're doing 2 different screenings. So I'm just going to get to it. We are, to my knowledge, the only people outside of the director himself to screen this film. We are going to be screening the uncut director's cut of Kill Bill, A Whole Bloody Affair. Just so you're clear on what this all means. Kill Bill, you know, when it came out in Volume 1, Volume 2. It was cut in half by the studio. But Tarantino's original vision was to make it one really epically long movie. And he put together a cut of the film on 35mm that has only been screened 2 times. It was screened at the Cannes Film Festival in 2006, and then it was screened at Quentin Tarantino's theater in Los Angeles in 2011. Both times under his supervision. This film has never left his sight, his hands, his authority, and has never been released on DVD in any form. They were planning a DVD release of it. For whatever reason, he decided not to do it. It has never come out. No one has seen this cut of the film unless you were at Cannes and unless you were at the New Beverly back in 2011. For some ridiculous reason, we are allowed to show this. And this is the only way that you're going to be able to see this movie. So for those of you who are fans of Tarantino and who are fans of this film in particular, it is 4.5 hours long. It is a one whole edit of the film which contains different footage, unseen footage, extra violence, segments which simply do not exist in the DVD releases that you can get. We are ridiculously excited for it, and we're ridiculously excited actually for the city of Philadelphia that we could kind of have this sort of a coup. No one else in the country is screening this film except for the International House and for Exhibit Films. So we really hope that you come out to support that show. If you are interested in that show, you guys here in the theater tonight have first dibs at tickets. Tickets for the event are $20. Again, it's 2 different screenings, the Friday night or the Saturday night. And they will be on sale at intermission in the lobby. Tickets will go on sale to iHouse members starting next week. If you're a member of the International House, if you're an iHouse film member, you get an advance ticket sale Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And then Thursday, tickets go on sale for the general public. When this played in LA, it sold out every single screening. Chances are pretty good, considering it's never played on this coast, let alone outside of California in this country. Chances are pretty good people are going to come from all around to come see this. And there's only the 2 shows. In the iHouse, you can see what it seats. So if this is something you think you might be interested in, we really advise you to get your tickets tonight, because you're a special friends who are here tonight. Otherwise, tickets will be available, like we said, online for iHouse members next Tuesday, Wednesday, and then for the masses at large starting Thursday of next week. And that's it. We are ready to do prizes in a second, but first, I'd actually like to give you a couple of reminders about the screening itself. Make sure that you're not talking over the movie. We obviously encourage you to have fun with the film and laugh and cheer and applaud when appropriate, but not to call back comments to the screen, not to talk to your friends. Also, please do not text or receive or make cell phone calls in the lobby, or excuse me, in the theater. In the lobby is fine if you want to go make a phone call or text anyone. If you have trash, please make sure that it goes in the appropriate receptacles. There's a can there and then a can there. And I think that's all the big rules, right? So we're going to give away some prizes.